Welcome back to News Time, everybody.
Well, it happened. Donald Trump will be the 45th president. We can only hope this will turn out like an American Idol finale, where the runner-up actually ends up doing more. But then again, I can't think of anything worse than the Hillary Clinton singing career. Well, except for a Trump presidency.
And if you thought you had a bad morning, imagine how Jeb Bush or Martin O'Malley felt. I imagine them just staring at the mirror and just saying, fuck. In all seriousness, it's not something a lot of our team felt ready to write jokes about. We support different opinions here at News Time. Our staff is a mixture of all sorts of ideologies, but one thing we all agree on is that we don't support hate, wherever it comes from. And whether you're happy about the election results or not, you have to admit, hate is doing a bit of rejoicing today. The KKK recently sent out a bunch of celebratory tweets. So while some of you were crying to your sheets last night, some took their sheets out for a nice night on the town.
America is divided, no doubt. Many people, specifically minorities, including Muslims, African Americans, and the LGBTQ community, feel betrayed. I know I, for one, got in so many Twitter fights last night. It was like I was, Donald Trump.
Many people are saying now isn't the time for anger, and I completely disagree. Now isn't the time for blind compliance. If you're angry, fine. In the words of Senator Palpatine, use your anger. Just don't use it for hate. Turn it into passion and channel it into positive changes. We need people now who will share their beliefs, not sit in the corner and pout.
For those telling upset Americans to calm down, recognize the hypocrisy. We want Americans with passion for their country and a stake in their government. Do not criticize those who care, criticize those who didn't. I'm proud to say that I'm mad as hell, and I'm really disappointed, but I'm going to use that energy to create change. And if one more Trump fucker tries to tell me to calm down, I will unload all the rage I've held back when I've been told by someone before, because this election is not inconsequential.
Effects are already being seen globally. The Dow Jones is already down 200 points as stocks pull out due to the US market's uncertain future. I'm waiting for Donald Trump to try to feed a Viagra from his pocket.
And the news means a lot of minorities who have expressed fear, and that cannot be ignored or belittled. We must recognize that we now live in a country with a president and vice president who have outright insulted groups of the population. And listen, if you actually agree with Donald Trump, we have a bunch of things to argue about, but at least you made the decision that you felt was right. If you voted without doing the research or as a fun social experiment to see what it'd be like to put an orangutan in the Oval Office, I'm the most mad at you. The president isn't a joke. He makes decisions that are truly life or death for many Americans. People who need affordable health care, women who need life-saving abortions, low-income people who need to feed their families, gay and trans youth who already have alarmingly high suicide rates, refugee and immigrant families. You abandoned those people when you voted. It wasn't a game, it wasn't a competition, it was an election, and to the people who wrote in Harambe, fuck you.
We know a lot of you are scared. We hear you. But there's one person who always makes it better. Last night, people shared screenshots of incredible messages of hope, and they all come from one person. Please welcome to the show, your mom.
Hi, pumpkins.
Mom, how do you feel about the results of the election?
Okay, listen, sweetheart. It's all gonna be okay. America has gotten through more than this. People keep saying that our country is more divided than ever. Did you forget the Civil War? See, we've been more divided, and we got Lincoln out of that. And God, that was just such a good movie. I love that Spielberg fella. I really do. Okay, but seriously, Mama is here. Mama loves you. However bad that you think it is, the sun will rise tomorrow morning. Sure, we may not be able to see it because global warming has gotten so bad and the sky is cloudy and purple, but it's there. We're gonna be okay.
What are your opinions on Donald Trump, Mom?
Oh boy, oh geez. Do you remember in elementary school when you were being bullied and I said, oh, you should befriend him. The bully just wants a friend. Yeah, this isn't what I meant.
How do you feel about all those people saying they want to move to Canada?
Oh, little Rachel, what a bunch of fuckwads.
Mom?
Oh, well, excuse my French, but they are. They're just a bunch of fucking fuckers. Listen, you don't go running when things get tough. Not to mention, it's just the epitome of white privilege, thinking you can move to Canada because you don't like America anymore. Meanwhile, there are Syrian refugees who really need homes. Yeah, Mama's woke. You don't leave what you care about. Did I leave your father when he got into Cutthroat Kitchen knowing full well that we were a Chopped family? Yeah, no, I stayed and I explained to him why Chopped is 1,000 times better, because really it is. That Ted Allen is a delight. Not to mention, we're all different people. We don't just abandon each other. Stick to your values and give a damn. Then it'll all turn out okay.
Do you really think you can tell people it's going to be okay? I mean, what about all the racial strife here in America?
Well, Sugar Plum, do you remember when you were 3 and I took you to the doctors and I said everything's gonna be fine? Yeah, well, I was lying. It wasn't. You were going to get vaccinated, so you were gonna get shot. But that's what moms do. We tell you everything's gonna be fine. And guess what, Joshy? Are you fine?
I guess so.
Yes, you are. And you're stronger than ever for getting that vaccine. You don't have the chicken pox. Maybe this Trump presidency is just like the chicken pox. You put a little bit of the bad stuff in so your body can learn to fight it off. Donald Trump is our hate vaccine. And maybe you can't see the big picture, but Mama can. So when I tell you everything's gonna be okay right now, I'm lying. It's gonna hurt like hell. But then you're gonna go stronger. And it's gonna be okay. America, remember, Mom loves you. I know you and your siblings are fighting right now, but I want what's best for you. Now, you two can fight it out, but at the end of this, I'm gonna make you hug each other and figure it out. Mom loves you.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Now you two have a snack. You're too thin. I'm gonna go back home. Your dad's still hung up from Dad's weekend.
From us here at News Time, we hear you. We'll always be here, checking up on candidates and making jokes. Remember to care, remember to fight, and remember to laugh.
Thank you for watching News Time. Good night.
Now this is fun!
Mom.